What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for another exciting episode of Behind the MOC. For those of you who are new to this series, this is where I take you guys behind the scenes, showing you how my MOCs come together, my thought processes, building processes, and any kind of obstacles or problems that I might have to overcome. Today's MOC is definitely something different from what I normally do. Instead of building out this way, horizontally, I'm going to go vertical. Right now, I am working on building a sort of cliff face. This is going to be the corner side of a cliff going up here and then kind of branching out, and then we're going to have a base of sorts on the top of the cliff. I wanted the majority of the MOC to take place up here, so that's why it's not very tall. This is just capturing the very top of the cliff instead of building like 6 feet up in the air and then doing the base. Also, I don't have that many brown pieces. So right now, as you can see right here, I'm trying to work on getting that slant right. And obviously you're not going to get a whole lot from this right now, but hopefully as future updates come, this will start to make more sense. I'm back with another update and I have been busy. So hopefully you guys can get a little bit better of an idea of what this is supposed to be. I'm making a sheer cliff wall that kind of branches out at an angle up here, and then we're going to have a flat kind of platform up there, but I'll get to that later. I mostly want to talk about these walls. I'm trying to make it look like a natural cliff face. Got a small cave right there. And I'm trying to do that by creating all these erosion lines. If you look on a cliff, you'll see all kinds of erosion lines because oftentimes cliffs are made out of shale or other kind of fragmenting rocks that'll kind of break apart in lines, as well as you've got water erosion, and I'm just trying to make it look like it was eroded naturally. So far you guys have mostly seen the front sides of the cliff face, so it's high time we took a look back here to see what was going on. So I've got this base here and I've dropped it down about 7 bricks, that way I can have a bit of a wall on the inside and have kind of a protected base. And so in order to have this base plate these plates where I needed them, I built these pillars, which are I think 13 bricks high, and they make for a pretty sturdy base. As you can see, I can push down pretty much wherever I want without breaking through, and so this will be great for when I build on it later on. Over here, running along the entire inside of the MOC, we've got this dirt wall of sorts. That's why it's not very uniform. You can see all kinds of jagged marks and edges. This is kind of like what you would see with Lego rock work. However, this is supposed to represent kind of dirt pushed up and then kind of packed to make a sort of retaining wall after whoever owned the base dug down for a little bit of protection, so you know they're not exposed and easy to see up on the top of this cliff. These little walls double as a block, so you can't see the ugly inside of this sloped cliff face because there are lots of mechanics and just working parts in there that I don't really want to be exposed. So it'll make for a great transition from the front down into the base itself. Today's update is mostly going to be a mini haul because I haven't gotten too much work done on the actual MOC itself. This package is the first half of the haul. I got this off of eBay, and I am really excited for the contents because they're Lego. Inside we have some minifigures. We have 3 beautiful clone lieutenants. Wow, these look really good. I am going to be making a squad of commandos that's going to go with the current MOC that I'm working on. And I didn't want to pay a ton of money for some custom clones because those are like $25 to $50 a piece sometimes. And I saw somebody make some cool custom clones out of the lieutenants, and I've always really liked these clone lieutenants. So I decided to make my own custom guys out of these 3 clone lieutenants. Not as exciting as the clone lieutenants, but I also bought these 3 Lego ropes. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Nothing too fancy, not very long. I have some long ropes, but they're a little too long for what I need, so the shorter ones will do great. Here it is, everybody. One final update before this MOC officially comes out. So I've mostly been doing work on the inner workings here. As you can see, I've got a lot of light colored bricks right here. This is to represent kind of softer clay, or not clay, but kind of a little bit softer material. So I put some paths in here for the troops to walk along, and then I added some little mounds and stuff, really just to break up the terrain and help spice it up a little bit. I've started placing crates and empty boxes as well, and the rock work is all finished. Fortunately, I can't show you guys the front walls because that would be a major spoiler, but I've got something awesome on the front there too. So that's it for this episode of Behind the MOC. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave me a like and make sure to tell me down below in the comments what you think of this MOC so far and if there's anything I could do to improve this series. Anyways, thanks so much for watching and happy building.